Okay, so I believe we are definitely on now. So thank you very much for coming to your HIIT class. My name is Ahmad April, and I'll be going through your HIIT class for today. So I just started a little early so that everybody is prepared with the right equipment. Just make sure that you have your mat, your two sets of weights, as described before. A nice light set of weights for any exercises that we're going to be doing with the shoulders. Coming out, we're going to be doing some standing cobras where you'll be bent forward, coming out, forward, back down. The heavier weights are going to be for the exercises such as doubling up for any kind of kettlebell work or for the overhead presses, anything like that, okay? So just giving people another minute so that they can actually sign in or even set up their own music. Strongly advise to go ahead and set up your own music, okay? So with that being said, just shake out and we'll get ready to again start in just a few moments. Let's see. Okay, so if I haven't said anything, I'll definitely make sure that you do have a mat. Also, when going through the class, just make sure that you're able to modify at your will. If you need to make lighter of whatever exercise, please don't be afraid to do so. I want everybody to be able to work out as hard as they can, but as safely as possible at the same time, okay? So, with that being said, it is now 9:30, so it's time for all of us to get ready so that we could go ahead and work out. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to actually warm up our whole entire body from the ground up. So what I would like for you to do, you're going to have your hands over your knees. We're going to go into nice little circles as such. So what you're doing is you're making your knees go around in circles, not your hips so much. It's just your knees. You're going to feel some cracks or whatever the case may be. That's okay. Let's go ahead and reverse that motion. Trying to keep your feet flat on the ground as much as possible as you go through this. Then that's good. So we stand up, tight core, tight glutes. And what I want you to do, you're going to bring one knee up, let it go out to the side, and then down. Try not to touch the floor. And you're going to do just big circles. So trying to keep your body from leaning side to side. Try to just balance, squeezing your glute on the side that's on the ground. And then we're going to reverse that. Oops. Then we're going to go to the other leg. So, again, knee forward, out, down. And just so that you know, throughout the workout, what I will be doing, I'll be actually not only giving modifications, but I will go through the different levels of modification that there are. However, even though I'm demonstrating them, I want you to still go at whatever level you feel comfortable with. Then we're going to reverse. I guess obviously my balance is better on my right leg. Then we stop. So then feet about shoulders distance apart. Core is just turning. So right now, try not to move your hips. So try to keep them in place as your upper body turns. I want you to feel your spine actually loosen up. Then after a few times of this, let your whole body go and turn along with your feet, pivoting off your feet. I want your head to move with your shoulders So don't keep looking forward, trying to turn like this. It creates tension in your neck to turn. Whole body. Then lastly, up here, arms wide. What I want you to do, your shoulder. You're going to lift just the shoulder. And you're going to turn, press down. Try to keep your arm parallel to the ground. Come back up and let it sit. You're going to do the same thing with the other arm. Up, turn, up, down. Once you get that, now we're going to warm up the glenohumeral joint, our shoulders. Again, you may feel tension, cracking, hearing all sorts of wonderful things in our bodies. However, what I want you to do is work through those things, because what we're doing is just warming up our shoulder muscles. You may actually feel a burn, which is good. It means you're warming them up properly. And then we stop for a moment. All right, so let's go back down to the lower body. We're going to go into simple squats. So for that, what I want, feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. And you're going to sit in your chair. So I want your hips to go back, going back, then up. So don't bring your knees forward, squatting like such. I want you to bring your hips back. Bring them back, then up. I want you to almost feel like you're going to fall back. Don't necessarily lean back, but just push your hips back, then up. Push your knees out nice and wide. And then right from this, we're going to do walkouts, where you come down into that same squat, hands down, climb forward, come back up. And that's it. So come down, then up. So just going to do a couple more here. Come up, shake it all out. Hello, everyone. All right. So now let's go ahead and jog in place. So part of the modifications, what I would like for you to know, you can either jog lightly, you can even step if you feel you must, whatever you can do, okay? However, here, I want your hands out to the front. I want you to bring your knees up to your hands, high knees. So you come up as high as possible. Try not to pat your hands down. Try to keep your hands up. If you have to step and do this, that's fine. Otherwise, bring them up. Then bring them down. Regular jog. So now here, butt kicks. Really want you to try to bring your heels into your backside. Really good for loosening up those knees. Regular jog. So now, we're going to go side to side. So feet wide. I want you to see this. So I want you to jump into your sides. So what I want you to do, hip, hip, hip. Really make it exaggerated at this point. And again, if you have to step doing it, that's fine. Come back to center. shake it out. So, water's always good. All right, so this is where you get water a little bit, and if you have your equipment with you, make sure to put it in front of you. So again, I'll do my best to let you know when you need to move to the light weights, heavier weights, things of that nature. Some of them you may not even want weight, and that's fine. However, the first thing we're going to do is probably going to be the hardest thing in this set, which are called gorilla hops. All it is simply you're going to take your hands, you're going to put them to the side of your body, and you're going to hop to the side. I'll demonstrate. Where you go here, hop over, and then come up just into a mid squat. Up here, again, up. So, now I'm going to put my timer on so I don't do personal trainer count. And be fair, every set has exercises where it's 1 minute and 20 seconds. 1 minute of work, 20 seconds of rest. Okay, so we're going to start in 15 seconds. We're going to start with the gorilla hops. If you want to go light, all you can do, just light shuffle and then stand up. Okay, side to side. In 3, 2, 1, we begin. So, just coming up in a light squat. Coming up in a nice little squat. And that's all you're doing. However, again, if you have to stand all the way up, that's fine. If you can stay low, that's great. The higher you can get your hips, is the better the exercise actually is. I mean, you can really get up if you like, but please make sure you do this carefully. And make sure that when you land, try to keep your feet as quiet as possible. So don't just slam, or just control your body from your core. Just going just as such. And that's it. Make sure those hands come up. I'm almost done already. Nice. And done. So you come up, shake it out. So now we're going to do standing cobras. Just where you grab your light weight, you're going to be bent forward like this. Arms out, forward, out, down. I'll do them with you. So we're bent forward. Start. So that's how you're doing. Here. Up, forward, side, down. Up, forward, side, down. And remember, you're right here. You're bent at a 45-degree bend as much as possible. Out to the side, forward, out, down. Make sure that there's a pencil in the middle of your back. I really want you to pull the shoulders back as much as possible while you're doing this. Try to keep your head, neck in alignment with your spine. And again, this is what we're doing. Always good to breathe out. So breathe through your work, please. 10 seconds left. And set. Good. All right. So now, put them down. However, either grab a pair of the medium weights or just one medium weight. We're going to do hammer throws, which is going to be down and up. You're going to go to your right first. So down to your left first. Start. Down to your left. Swing up. Down. Swing up. So you're coming down to lunge. Turn out. Explode. Down. Turn up. Explode. So that's all you're doing. Make sure that core is really engaged when throwing up. So here, if you can't go all the way down, that's fine. Just here, then up. Here, up. However, switch to the other side. So now, we switch sides. You're going up the other way. Your shoulders should be really feeling things right about now. So if you don't want to turn your feet, this is fine. Just coming down, turning up, just as such. Otherwise, 3, 2, 1, we stop. So now, Spider-Man push-ups. Every time you go down in a push-up, bring your right leg to your elbow, push up and let it go back. So, we're going to be here, down, up, and begin. So we're going to go down, up, down, up. Now, if you do need to go down to your knees, try to extend the other leg, out, up, out, up, okay? Now, you can also keep your leg in the air or keep it on the floor. So, this is floor option. Rest, down, rest, down. Now we're going to switch to the other leg. Now. So remember, knee options, down, down, or even bringing it down to the floor each time. Floor, floor, air, floor. Just going right in between. And rest. I am in a really hot room. However, now, deep turn squats, for chest press. You're going to have your medium weight here. You're going to turn to squat, press forward here, turn the other way, press. That's the work. 3, 2, 1, begin. Turn, squat, press. Turn, squat, press. So you're keeping it up here. Turning with your squat, pressing, coming up. Turn, up. Turn, coming up. Now if you can't get that low, that's fine. Just coming here, making sure, push that weight out in front of you. That's all you have to worry about. Just pushing out. Don't worry if you can't get a really deep turn. As long as you get some kind of turn, that's what I would like you to do. Stretch out the adductors. And then work them when you come in. 3, 2, 1, rest. So now, this is shoulder presses. Your mat in front of you. What you're going to do, you're going to actually kneel down, down, come up, press. That's the work, and we begin. So, back, down, down, forward, press. Same leg, back, down, up. So alternate in between your legs of what goes up and down first. So for those who need a modification for this, either lighter weight or you don't have to go all the way down. You can just do a simple step back, come up, press. Step, hold, come up, press. Otherwise, if you can, all the way down and then all the way up. Switch legs, come up. Just keep going right through. 10 seconds left. If you mix up your legs, don't worry. And then that's it. Rest. Whew. Those are all of your exercises. Here's the fun part though. We get ready to go through all of those again. So we get a little bit of rest. So take a little bit of water. Some of you may feel more shoulders, some may feel more legs. Whatever your body needs, that's what you're feeling the most. So I want you to pay attention to that and really concentrate on your body. Make sure that you're always moving in form. And we're about to go back into the gorilla hops. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We begin. Down, over, come up, come up, come up. It's important to come upright, okay? Come up when you do that. So every time you come up, upright. Unless you're standing all the way up, and then going over, and then standing all the way up. Or you just maybe stepping, or shuffling. Just a nice little shuffle. But whatever you do, I want you to have fun doing it. And try to be quiet with your feet. Control your body as much as you can. Yes, I know your quads are getting the business, but that's okay. Pretty soon we're going to go to the shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Come up. If you sweat like me, that's where the towel comes in handy. However, standing cobras, hand weights again. So we're going to bend forward, 45 degree, slightly bend the knees, tight core, and begin. Out, forward, side, down. Just keep going right through. So I want you to keep a nice tight core. Remember, bend forward. Do not hunch. I want you to pull your shoulders back the whole entire time. Boom. Right in here. Up, forward, down. If you find yourself coming up, try to remind yourself, come back down. Not easy by any means. However, if you are starting to hurt in your back, come up a little bit and do these. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right. Either one heavy or both of them. I'm going to go into the hammer throw. So, weight in hand. Remember, I'll go through the different ways that you can do this. Remember, I want you to explode out. And here we go. Begin. So, explode out. Down. But you really throw it up there. Even if you're not going down at all, it's just turning out of your rear foot. Or just coming down just a little bit. Whatever you're doing, enjoy. 3, 2, 1, other way. Down here. So, you ready? Down, throw up. Down. Remember your options. A little bit. All the way. And we stop. Spider-Man push-ups. So remember, every time you go down, knee comes up. All right, let's go down. Three, 2, 1. Let's go. Down, up, or down, and floor, or knee on the floor, leg up in the air, knee on the floor, leg on the ground. Whatever you do, make sure you're doing it safely. And when you crunch to the side, we bring your knee up. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. There we go. Right in or down. Remember, you can even go in between if you feel you need to. almost done. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right. Whew. Deep turn squats with chest press. So, remember, turn your squat, press forward, come straight back. And begin. Coming up. Coming up. Whew. So, remember, kind of modify yourself if you need to. If you don't want to go all the way down, that's fine. Bring yourself partially down. Push out forward, come up. Or go right into it. Or you go real deep into it. So for me, it's my shoulders that's feeling everything. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right. Kneel to standing shoulder press. So let's get ready. Roll the shoulders back, chest out. 2, 1, begin. Back, down, up, press. Switch legs. Coming up. Press. Now again, remember, stepping back, coming up, press if you want. There's always for everything that we do. Whoops. I want to press the weight so much. Ultimate in endurance. And I want you to feel every piece of your wonderful workout. 3, 2, 1, set. Oh, man, that was good. This is where we get a little rest again. So, we went to the cardio portion. Whew. So with that, I'm going to jog, do some jumping jacks. Again, everything can be modified. However, just make sure that you have your mat folded in front of you for mountain climbers that will be coming. Fair warning. Then after this, we get to go into core. Yay. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, light jog, please. That's all we're doing right now. Not doing anything crazy. We just rested. So I don't want to just immediately jump right into it. So I really want you just be nice and light. I feel like I gotta be extra light because so as I am, I'll move this camera around. It'll look like I'm in an earthquake over here. However, what I really want you to do now, take a nice deep breath in, breathe out, kind of regaining yourself. And then we're going to go into a little bit of old school first, jumping jacks. Just out to the side. Try to be light on your feet. I'm trying to do so as much as possible on my end as well. Just breathing through. So then we're going to go to scissors, front and back. So side view of that. Legs. May take a little bit of coordination. Now listen, if you have to step, 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 that's fine. Whatever you have to do. All right, jog a little bit. So let's go down to mountain climbers right here. Both feet can touch, or just one foot can touch. Stand, jog a little bit. Ice skaters. Boom. So, either you're standing, putting your leg in back, or you're hopping or side to side, trying to get as much distance as room or your body allows. So try to be light on your feet as you go through this. And then go back into jog. Whew. Hope you've been moving all that time. So we're just going to calm a little bit down. And that's it. We'll go through that sequence again. Whew. Take a nice deep breath in. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jacks. Or step, 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 step. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Go ahead and try it out. Whoops. Go in between if you have to. Because then pretty soon, we're going to scissors. Right now. Remember, whatever you can do. Whatever you do, make sure you are breathing. Do not hold your breath. You inhibit your body's ability to regenerate energy when you hold your breath. So let it go. Guess what? Mountain climbers. Right in. Come up. Ice skaters. Get that jump. Get that jump. Woo. Bonus, if you can touch your toes on balance. Touch, touch. And then jog. Ease out. Or step. Whatever you can do for yourself. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Woo. Oh, that's good. So now, take a breather. Try to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, and breathe from your diaphragm, not your chest. I want you to breathe from here. Swell, gently push. This is where we do need our mats. Have a medium weight handy. Just like the first set, probably the first exercise is going to be the hardest. Clockwork. You're going to be in a push-up position. So you're going to go out to the side, set, come back in, out to the side, and then set. It's like a little semicircle. So, 3, 2, 1, turn out to the side, hit, and then in. You move slowly though. Don't move fast. Slow, and then come back in. Boom. Move out slow, come in slow. Out slow, in slow. You're going to really feel your core engage. If you have to, come down here, Come up slow on your knees. Then come up. Out to the side. Come up. What you really want to do, try to get your knee or your foot and your arm as wide as possible. So that when you pull in, it gives you the maximum pressure in your core. Right here. Come back in. Hit. Out. Side. In. Hit. 3, 2, 1. Rest. This is where you grab a hand weight. We're going to do a weighted V sit. We're going to sit in a V. Our hands going to hold the weight. We're going to simply go up and down. That's it. So I say. So we begin here. Up and then down. Up, down. You notice my body moves as well. That's because you got to counter the weight of the hand weight that you're working with. However, if you need to put both legs down, that's fine. Make sure you're leaning back a little bit at least. Or even if one leg is down, one leg is up, that's fine. If you're doing so, try to alternate in between legs. Or alternate in between all. Really feeling your core engage along with your shoulders. Boom. So remember, flat down, one leg, other leg, both legs. 3, 2, 1. Rest. So now we're going to turn over. We're going to be facing down, prone. Opposite arm, leg, lift. So when the right arm lifts, the left leg lifts. Okay, I'll be demonstrating that here. Working right along with you. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Up, down, up, down. So it's always opposite arm, opposite leg, alternate in between. So, to make sure you're seeing this. So, this arm's going up, the leg's going back. Then the opposite, going back. So it's always that motion that you're doing. Still got over 30 seconds left. Keep going. So lifting, and try to hold it up for a second. Hold it, then down. Sorry if it's hard to hear me on the ground, but hopefully you're enjoying this work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Always good. Side reaching crunch. We're going to be facing up, also known as supine. You're going to be slightly crunched, and you're going to be going to the sides as such. Crunch and sides, just like that. And begin. Legs up. Reach, 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 reach. Try to touch your heels. Heel touch, heel touch. Now if you have to, one leg down, it's just reaching out to the sides as far as you can, or even both legs down. That's fine. Move to the side. And keeping up is definitely hard. Pull your belly button through to your spine if you have to. Rest down, come up, turn, in, down, crunch up, turn, in, down. Or, boom, come up and stay up in it. Whatever you feel is necessary for you to get through this part of the work, giving 100% safely. Crunch it, crunch it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew. Okay. I apologize for this next one. Alternate crunch, jump, pike. We're going to be in a plank position. You're going to do 2 different jumps. You're going to jump in here and then pike up. So now we begin. Jump in, out, pike, jump, down. So in, out, pike jump, down. Yes, that is hard. However, if you have to, come in, step, come up, then come up, step, come down. As long as you feel your core. Crunch in, come up. You can even alternate in between them. So coming up, back, stepping up, stepping back, then going back into the jumps. Crunch, crunch, pike, pike. That's the last one. Oh, that's just not right. However, going back into clockwork. So again, starting everything all over again. So, shake everything out. I know you're tired. Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. Clockworks. To the side, in, side, in. Remember your options. Knees wide, in, wide, in. This is the most important part. Not when you go out, but when you come in. I want you to feel both your arm and leg off the ground. Get the maximum work in your core. Even when you're up on your feet. Same thing. Out. Keep up. Feel that core work. Same thing when you come in. Come in. Feel that core. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew. Weighted V-sit. So, let's get ready. Grab your weights. 3, 2, 1. Whatever your level is, go ahead right into it. Remember, if you need to rest, resting down here is fine. Or one leg, other leg, alternating. So the core, right in here, I want you to make sure you're pulling really tight. And when you go up, that's when you feel the power of the pressure onto your core. So go ahead, continue. I just got to plug my phone back in. Before it dies out. And rest. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Alternate leg, arm, lift. Make sure you're facing down. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. So, to be honest, there's not really a modification for this. This is really for your back and for your glutes. So make sure that you are squeezing the middle of your back, your glute, extra tight. So make sure that you get the maximum work out of what you're doing currently. Really lifting. And really stretching. So lift and stretch. Lift and stretch. Look at this. Almost done. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew. Side reaching crunch. We're still in it. I hope you're feeling good. Because let's get ready to end these. 3, 2, 1. Side crunches. Boom. So what I want you to do, your upper back, your shoulder blades, I want you to feel like they're not touching the ground. That's the best way to get all the work that you can as you crunch into your obliques onto the side, okay? Now, if you have to, modifications. One leg, 2 legs, alternate in between those one legs, excuse me, and then go back here. Also, down, come up, one side, down, come up, one side. You always have your options. Please utilize them as much as you can. 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh, we gotta end strong. Alternate crunch, pike, jumps. No, they're not easy. Easily admit that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's go back. In, out, all the way up, down. Just in, out, all the way up, down. When you jump, that's when you pull your core in the hardest. Support when you go out. And then when you come in, again, core. Then back. Remember, you can step in, step back, step tall, step back. If you have your options, I want you to utilize everything that you can. So, almost done. 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Finish off strong. That was excellent work. So now, let's go to child's pose. Just stretch it all out. Nice and wide, sit back into your body, stretch forward. Really sink into your body. Roll up to cat pose. Rolling, pulling your back up. Let your head dangle. And then roll back down. Then roll back up. Then come back down. Roll back up one more time. Pull that back. Then I want you to needle, left arm under right. Really turn. Just want you to twist your spine, your core. Then I want you to switch. You know, 2 sides and all. Up. So now I want you to do a nice big left foot lunge forward. Let me see what time it is. Okay, good. Big forward, lean with your body, upper body straight up and down. Don't lean forward with your body, lean forward with your hips. Feel that stretch right in here. Go ahead, put your right arm up, turn into it. Just take your right arm, put it on your left knee, turn. and then lean back. Switch feet. So I'll face forward, doing this now. Nice forward lead. Left arm up. Left arm on right leg. Lean back. Nice hamstring. Let's stand up, roll up, please. Roll. Okay. Back stretch real quick. Let's clasp our hands together, down and back. All you want to do is that. Push out. Arms out wide. Get that nice chest stretch. See the hands? Turn them under and back. Press them even further. So now bring our arms up. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Breathe in again. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Shake it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time. I definitely want you to go ahead, get a couple of little extra stretches in, some rest, get some protein in you, some energy in you, however you're doing your diet, and make sure that you see our schedule. Our next class is going to be, I believe, Liz, tomorrow morning around 6 o'clock for Insanity. I always get these things mixed up. My apologies. Definitely, no matter what, please check with our board. And thank you very much for your time. Y'all go out and have a wonderful day. Thank you.